I mean, just when people are starting to doubt whether Cristiano Ronaldo can still do it, he shows at 37 years old that he's still got that deadly ability in front of goal, a turn of pace to latch on to Casemiro's through ball against Everton, and a really nice low finish under Jordan Pickford to ultimately win the game for Manchester United. It's been a remarkable career. It still is a remarkable career. We started to talk about when Cristiano Ronaldo will finish and what that will look like, what his next move may be. But again, at the very top of European football in the Premier League, he shows that he's still capable of scoring goals, and that was his 700th club career goal. And judging by his performance tonight, there's probably going to be a few more to come. Goodison Park was a difficult place to come after United have had a pretty awkward week, really, with the defeat to Manchester City, and then not a thrilling performance in the Europa League in Cyprus in midweek. It could have been very, very different, especially Everton have scored first, and Goodison Park at that point was bouncing, and United have had some very, very poor performances at Goodison over the last sort of 10 years since Sir Alex Ferguson retired. And at that point, you started to worry whether United were ever going to pull it back. Everton were culpable a little bit. Mistakes in midfield cost them 2 goals. United have taken advantage of that, first with Anthony's goal and then with Cristiano's goal before half-time, and have allowed United to go in at half-time 2-1 up. And from that point on, the pressure seemed to be lifted a little bit from Man United. That Marcus Rashford goal looked like it had wrapped things up, but then VAR went back and ruled it out. To be honest, the view in the press box was that was very, very harsh. We were watching replays, and it seemed like it was a legitimate goal. We were a little bit surprised initially that it had even gone to VAR, and even more surprised that it had been ruled out. I think it's one of those that, on a different day with a different VAR, it may have stood. Again, it's not played a massive part in the result because United have gone on to win. But I think if Everton had managed to snatch an equaliser right at the end, and they were very close with a run of corners right at the end, if they'd managed to score one of those, Erik ten Hag would have been furious about that goal from Marcus Rashford that got ruled out. I think Frank Lampard would probably think that it's a missed opportunity for a big result against Man United. Quietly he's turned his team into one that's very, very hard to beat. They didn't start the season well, but they've gone through a run unbeaten, and they've started to look like they're making progress and maybe turning a corner. And you always feel under the lights at Goodison Park that big teams don't really fancy that. And at the point that Everton took the lead, you felt that United were going to be the latest victim of that, and Everton were going to record a big win against a big side. But ultimately, they threw it away themselves. The mistakes in midfield have contributed to both goals that they conceded. And I think Frank Lampard will be very, very disappointed. Again, it could have been different if United hadn't defended so well at the end. Everton may have snatched the point, but I think United probably did enough over the course of 90 minutes to go away with 3 points.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.